Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to part 36 of our Neil Robertson Pro career on Snooker 19. And just to start us off with an apology now, I realise this is a day late. That's basically because over the weekend I was recording some MotoGP and then plans came up. I recorded the MotoGP and I hadn't got any time for Snooker, so don't worry, I haven't neglected the series, but with my exams and everything else I had to juggle, I've only got to record the episode now, which means that it is a day late. So the schedule will be going by daily as usual, but the next episode will be out on Thursday. So just a little reminder of what has happened since the last, in the last episode, and since that. We played against Ding in the semi-final of the Northern Ireland Open, unfortunately succumbed to a 3-2 defeat, but we are now at the first of the Triple Crown events at the UK Championship. Now, we beat Bassam Altahan in the first round by 3 frames to nil. To be fair, I don't show you those first games because even if you're playing quite poor snooker, you can easily win. But now we are down to the last 64 players, and today, in a best of 5 frames match, we are going to play Andrew Higginson, who is ranked 58th, but by any means is not an easy match. It's a best of 5, quite a short match, and if we're sloppy or complacent potentially from our match against Bassam Altahan, we might well succumb to a defeat, an early defeat here, and it'd be crucial. This is a really crucial event, the Betway UK, so just put that in mind. And of course, we've got Neil and Dave first off. David Hendon firstly in the commentary box for this match, and they've of course been in the commentary box every single match. So, it's Andrew Higginson to break off first in this match. We're about at the half point of the season now. I think the Masters is probably about the half point of the season. But from here on, as I say, it's the first of the Triple Crown events. There's a lot to get excited about in the next few events. Now, the AI like to leave this little red on a break. I personally don't know whether it's worth going for sometimes, whether it's not. I think it's just your luck of the draw in terms of when you, or even when you pot this. Well, I suppose if you pot this. And if you do, how the balls change and how the balls go. Well, we've missed that way too hard. That probably was. That was a bit stupid, but yeah, that was way too stupid. is the brutal honesty of that? We should have just hit it a lot softer, played the colour, and then developed the reds later on. A little bit silly there. But oh well, we can be allowed our one stupid shot in the match, and then compose ourselves a little bit later on. But after that little complacency talk, and you know we need to play our best snooker, I don't think my enemy listened to what I was saying there. Decent start from Higginson, but certainly end of visit I'd argue here, unless he gets very lucky. Yep, just a safety. And is the cue ball safe? Not quite. This is quite a tight one though, so safety might be bit of a prerogative here, but to be fair, funnily enough, this is the only red that we're not snookered on. So is that a sign? I think it's a sign to go for it. Got to hit quite hard though to get out of there. So let's give it a try. Oh well, we've missed it again. Deary me, we've really not had a good start here, have we? A little bit out of form.
We shall make it a little more awkward.
Oh, that's a put. Well, to be fair, it was a tricky one,
not quite,
but
pretty close, though.
Not the pot for Andrew that he was looking for. Now, I don't think we can get this past the black without touching it, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So I think, can we get to that red there? Yeah, we can. So we'll go for that. That's definitely going to be our first pot of today's match. And there we go.
Wow. What a great pot that was.
Wow, what a great pot that was. It was a straight pot. I don't know what they're getting all excited about, but there you go. I'll let David Hendon get excited. We'll just play our snooker. Hopefully we can get into the mood a little bit with this break. There's only a few reds available, but it's our job to make sure that that becomes more reds.
This looks relatively easy.
But it's always worth sometimes playing the easiest shot available. Oh, controller batteries are low. Doesn't feel like I charged them about 5 minutes ago. Now that shot does make things a little bit harder. Admittedly. Didn't quite realise how the balls were going to react. So we either have to buy a mighty pot up here, which I'm just worried about it will hit the black. Let's go for it. We might as well.
Well, it goes. Half a
In fact, if
chance.
we had our one stupid shot of the frame, we have. But I reckon this could go. Let's see.
Brilliant.
What a pot.
What a magnificent
Sometimes you just got to go for it.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
I'd certainly argue. Okay, we're not on the hardest aiming aid, fair enough. But I do think that possibly long shots like that one are just a little bit too easy. Oh, there's the cue ball. We're okay, I think. Hopefully that blue isn't in the way.
20.
No, it won't. It's a long pot that's on. Right, don't smash it this time. You might actually be able to get the pot.
This is not easy.
It's not easy, but it's there.
So close.
Goodness
He
me.
went there and he didn't.
We're really not on it with that. I mean, after potting that long pot, it's always crazy when you pot those and then miss something like that. It's baffling. It really is. But not off the best start here at all. Definitely not off to our best start.
Fabulous pot.
8,
But plenty of points being scored.
9,
And quite a close start. What a miss. Oh, unlucky. To be fair, I don't think I'd have potted that either, so can't say I
Robertson, 9,
blame him. Luckily there's a route through for this red, past the pink and the red. And luckily we could be on for a black now. But we can screw back to a similar position. That's going to be tricky though. Just play this nice and soft then in that case. Blimey, that cue ball can move. We're okay though. There's a few reds available. It's going to be a cut on the one next to the pink. I think that's the easiest shot on offer here.
This is no gimme.
No, it certainly isn't a gimme. And our tight pots haven't been great today, but on that occasion, thank goodness, it was half decent. So there are 6 reds left on the table. We're 10 points ahead in this frame, and it's certainly going to be close. What do we play from here? Going to play a shot. I'm going to just play up and down the table. Hopefully it doesn't go in the cue ball. And I've got my eye on this red potentially for the next ball. Might not work, but it's the only way I can see of developing an opportunity. Got to pot this though first, of course.
Right up his street.
Well, we've missed that by quite a bit. I don't know what's going on. We're usually really accurate with those. Goodness me, we were miles off.
Neil Robertson,
I think we'll just keep getting a little bit complacent with those long pots. We pull off a good one and we think we're the lord of the table. Never mind lord of the dance. Oh, it's going off. Well,
He's chosen to make his opponent
ouch.
play from here. It's half a chance,
Ouch,
but
ouch,
chance
ouch. He's
nonetheless.
gone in off. There's a chance of a pot here, which I didn't really realise. He's going to pot this now. No, he's not.
No, not this
Well,
time.
you take a bit of a chance with those in terms of allowing him to play on. And luckily, it's come up trumps for us this time, I'd argue. Got 5 reds left, and they're a lot more spread out than there were before. So I'll certainly take that. I know you could call my play unorthodox, but ah well. Yep, 2 options here. I think we'll go for this pocket. Although, admittedly, this pocket's not been a friend of ours today.
Left corner pocket.
It's not been nice to us, but on that occasion it is. We'll take that. Not quite as much power as we needed, really, to get past the black.
9,
Which puts us in a bit of a stinking situation, to be honest. Because unfortunately the yellow is very close to the cushion. Maybe we can go for this. And it does provide a bit of safety at least as well. Yeah,
No,
bit of
not
safety.
this time.
He's going to have to combat a long pot to get it in. But a bit of luck coming into this so far. But he's going for a safety anyway. Is he going to leave it safe? Where's the cue ball? Where's the cue ball? Oh, he's going to get lucky here. Oh, that's annoying. And he is going to get lucky by not leaving that red on. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's try and pot this.
I don't want to play this with too much pace.
I think that's going to hit the other red. Yep, it's going to hit the other red going past. Don't quite know what's going on. That's to say, I think I need to take a breather,
Shot, really.
slow down and breathe. Oh dear, what a start. But amazingly, I think we're going to win this frame just through a bit of luck.
The left corner pocket.
And the fact that Higginson hasn't hit his stride either.
No problem there.
Certainly if you took the last two letters of his name off, and he was Scottish and bald, he'd have absolutely whooped us by now. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, of course, John Higgins. The Wizard of Wishaw. Oh, what's he got on here? It's going to have to be one of the bulk colours. Oh, he's missed the green. Oh, you lucky... Well, wow. Missed it. Came cannoning back, and he potted it. Unbelievable. Speechless. And now he's not left anything on. It's grave disappointing. Just try and give this a little thin tap. Get them up behind each other. And that is beautiful. Can't be bad at all.
Brilliantly played. He doesn't want to overhit this.
How's he going to do this then? Oh, nice. Not bad. Oh, he's got lucky there. Fair play. Oh, has he? Oh, he just has about as well. Oh, that's annoying.
Safety.
Right then, so we're just going to have to tap this ball and come back up the table again. Similar shot to last time. Let's hope the pink covers the red. I think it does. In a similar position to where Andrew left it. He might well get the pot here. No, he's going to go for a safety. How's he got on this time? Okay, I suppose.
Excellent safety shot.
Go for a little bit of shot to nothing on this.
Taking this red on.
Oh, steady on. No, I'd rather actually play the safety on this. It makes more sense.
He'll be playing safe here.
He will. Correct, Dave. Hopefully back up to bulk and round about where that blue is, but there's absolutely fine as well. Bit of a safety match we've got here with two reds left. It's us with the advantage, but only a meagre one really.
Pace will be very important with this shot.
Similar shot to ours. No heroics there. Can't quite get to that side of the red, just a pity.
He's got to be careful not to underhit this.
That's gone a little bit further than we wanted, but because it's so tight to the cushion, we get away with it. But he's now snookered on that red behind the black. He has to play this one that we've just moved. It's close to the pocket. He's going to hit the blue, and that's not going to help. Oh, well, that's gutting for him. He's lost that little battle, I think. This should be the pot.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Just tweaking that, hopefully that makes a difference. And it's there. Great pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
Let's make sure he suffers for that now.
1.
Hopefully pink,
This should
red
be straightforward enough.
and black for the frame. Of course, it won't necessarily conclude the frame, but it'll help to get the points boost. In fact, no, we're 23 ahead. Yeah, if we get this colour, be it a pack, black, a pack, difference between mix up between a black and the pink. If we get this pink, which we just about have, to be fair, that's the frame, barring snookers.
14.
And to be fair, I don't think we're going to get the pot here, so we might as well just give it a good tap. And I'd be impressed, to be fair. Well, he can cut this, I suppose.
14.
It's a bit annoying, that is. Angle's not quite great for us, but just giving it a whack. He's going to get a double here. Oh, the green's very nearly gone in. Oh, he very nearly got the double. Got to be a bit gutted with that. But has he got the snooker? The answer to that is yes.
Well,
Can we swerve it
that's
round?
Snooker. Let's see what happens here.
Alright, Folds. Thank you. Your little gem of a contribution there. Classic Neil. I don't think we can really swerve this round, so we're going to have to just go cushion first.
He'll be desperate to avoid the foul here, as it'll open the door for his opponent.
Well, that leaves a bit of a pot on, doesn't it? Goodness me. Really slacking today, I have to say.
Well, he's
But of
left
course, he's
half a
going for another
chance.
safety. The pot's not going to be enough. Got the snooker again, I think. Oh, no, he hasn't this time.
This
That's
looks
a bit
to be
unfortunate
pretty
for him.
simple safety here.
Gives a good almighty whack. Honestly, I think if we don't get lucky at some point with getting out of the snooker, I'll never know what we'll do. Can't believe that. But amazingly, he's still not playing a pot. He wants us to lose points on this yellow.
This is a tricky safety.
Stop, 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 stop. That's not too bad.
Well, this is building up to be a really interesting taste. Of their
I think he's just trying to whack this yellow and out for the best. But finally, I think we can pot it.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
We'll take that.
That's a beauty.
And I think the green
2.
will all but secure it.
Tricky shot here.
Here's a tricky shot, but we should be okay.
Oh,
Yep, there we go.
outstanding. They don't come much better than
Back round there, and this should be decently on the brown. Might as well take the brown just for a bit of cover. And then the blue won't matter, and we'll have won the first frame. And I don't know how. Really not played the best.
9.
He's looking to snooker his opponent behind the pink here.
No, we don't want to snooker our opponent. Just got to get on with the next frame. We could snooker him though. He's not quite... is he going to get past the pink? Yeah, it will, but there's always a gap. But he won't go for it because he's 38 behind with 18 to play for.
Left half a chance.
And that means he'll concede the frame.
Neil
And we now
Robertson.
go to round 2.
Conceded. Frame, Neil Robertson.
And that is the frame. Well played.
That's the frame. Oh, it's us breaking off, of course.
he's opened up
Right, a nice thin break-off then, and we've tried a little bit of different break-offs in the previous episodes, but to be honest, they've not really worked.
Be pleased with that last frame.
I always like that little thin break-off. Okay, it leaves one red, but in this situation, it's always a 50-50 whether that blue
Not an
blocks
easy one,
the
but
path to the
a
red,
hard
and on this
hit.
occasion, it hasn't. But it's still a tricky long pot, and he's missed it.
He's missed it.
Thanks, Dave. He's missed it. I might just play. I'm going to play up to this red because I don't. He's not. No, I don't think he'll be able to get anything particularly. Oh, that red is potable though, which nags me a little bit. No, we don't want to play to there. Could just play up to
You'll be
these
playing
reds, I
safe.
suppose. Not a bad idea. That'll do. Oh, it's touching ball,
Touching
so
ball.
needs to move away from it.
That's an avoidable error.
Oh,
Sure,
well that's
why he
interesting.
plays like that.
I've never seen that before. What on earth was he
Neil
playing?
Robertson, 4.
So, after
Just
the foul,
touching ball, and I thought there. He just belted the ball towards the other red. Oh, that's terrible. Jesus Christ. And amazingly, that feels like it's been untouched. He's missed everything, that's why. God, Andrew Higginson is having a nightmare.
Strange shot. Loss of focus, perhaps?
Foul and a miss.
Yeah, you could say he's lost his focus. I've never seen this before.
no real advantage here. and he's
Absolutely
put his opponent
bonkers.
in again.
Going to force him to retake. We can take any points. That's brilliant. No, but he's just about hit the red that time. What a crazy start to the frame that is. Just get to the red,
Nicely played.
luckily.
So he's
What a
looking to
crazy
play
start, as I
again.
say.
This is fascinating.
Oh, where's the cue ball? Where's the cue ball? We're okay. And again, the 14 strong pack of reds look like they've been untouched. Just the one that's been touched.
Safety would be a test of his skills.
Open up the reds a tad. A few floating free. But unfortunately for us, again, no possibility of a pot.
Well, he's aiming to get the cue ball safe here.
He is correct. Now, come back off the cushion and hopefully sneak in behind the yellow. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Yeah, I think it will. I don't think he can get... Oh, no, he will be able to get to the red.
He's taking the
Which is a
red.
little bit of a disappointment. A little bit further towards the yellow and would have been fine. Is he going to take advantage? Yes, he is. It goes off both jaws, but hit it at a nice pace. But he certainly didn't have to hit that at a nice pace. Goodness me. I
Andrew
think he's
Higginson.
lost his way a little bit as Andrew Higginson here. Now, it's a bit of an opportunity if we whacked that into the middle pocket, but given how we've played so far, I think I'm going to listen to my head rather than my heart there. Right. Give us a little tap. That'll do.
1.
But as usual, we've got the positioning all wrong. But we can go for this for blue. Luckily, it's available.
Well, I'm not surprised.
But we
he's
were
taking
way off with our last long pot. Let's see how we get on this time. Middled it. Great. Could be end of visit, but I think this red is available on the end of the bunch.
6.
Yep, so it certainly is.
This is an easy.
Be brilliant to get in the reds on this occasion.
And he's missed
Oh, we've
it.
missed the red. Well, our potting accuracy hasn't been that great today. I know you don't pot everything that's long, but this is certainly a fascinating match. Higginson's not really been in it. And to be fair, we've been quite poor as well.
Right up his street.
And he's missed that blue, I have to say, that's
Not
a
this
shocker.
time.
Andrew Higginson.
And I think that blue that he's just missed might have saved him. Goodness me. And we can manoeuvre this, I don't know why we've gone up on the camera angle, but can manoeuvre this red round. To pot
Half a
it.
chance here.
Good shot.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Good pot.
That for a positional shot.
Great pot. Thanks, Neil. Yeah.
1.
Right, we can give this an almighty
I
whack.
think he's playing.
Surely this will go in. Oh, got out of jail free there with the cue ball. Talk about exhibition snooker, goodness me. And amazingly, even after whacking the weds, interesting. After whacking the reds, we're not great on position. We're going to have to try and just tap this red in. This is tricky.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Well, that was the only way we could have really gone for pot-wise. Yes, we could have played a safety,
So,
but when you're down in the midst of the reds, it's always quite tricky.
1.
And still, in 30-odd parts into this career mode, we just need to improve on our positional play, and that's a clanger from Andrew. How he's not potted the cue ball there is unbeknownst to me. He's had a absolute clanger.
Really is tricky.
We are on medium AI, so it's not the hardest AI, but goodness me, you expect him to do a little bit better than that.
Top shot.
If you're watching, Andy, this isn't the greatest play, is it? Goodness me.
Can't
Poor
see any
Andy.
problems here.
It's an interesting camera angle. But we got the blue.
6.
Focus on building a decent break. That'd be a novelty, wouldn't it? I suppose though, if you watch games, you know that if it does only end up being 3 frames here, or even 4,
brilliant shot.
not every frame
Couldn't have played that any better.
has a big break. Not every, some frames are close, some frames players miss. I don't think that in one frame though, one player knocks the ball off the table and then misses all the reds next go. If anybody could find an example of that, I'd love it, but
Well, an excellent.
certainly an interesting one from Higginson.
Simply wonderful.
A different strategy anyway, but let's say that. But we're well ahead of me in this frame, doesn't feel like it. But if we keep going, it'll be all over for the second frame.
This looks relatively easy.
That'll do. Now, can we get to the edge of this head reg? I don't think we can. No, I was hoping to get to this red and we can't. Disappointing. We can, however, get to this red for the middle.
He fancies this red.
Tight gap. Are we going to get to it? Looks good to me.
What a
And it's
shot
there.
that is.
Just look at
Dave
that.
Hendon loves that shot. What a shot!
21.
Right. Just try and tap the... well. Be quite honest, if you're going to whack them. Play some side, maybe? I'm not sure. No. Play this normally. Just try and get a nick on one of these reds just to develop something after we pop this pink. We're only going to get a
He's
nick
aiming
at
for
that
the
sort of
left corner
pace.
here.
Just a nick, that's all we need. Well, we blooming missed the pink, for goodness sake. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Did we apply spin late on or something? That's baffling.
1.
You've had to watch some really poor snooker today. I don't know, you're still here.
6. 7.
Is Andrew Higginson finally going to take his chance this frame?
14.
He's gone 3 balls without whacking a ball off the table. That's a bit of a surprise.
Well, well.
I don't think he's gone 3 balls without missing though in this match. Goodness me, that's dreadful.
14.
I can't say I've been much better though. Great pot on the red. That opens up the black.
1.
But as I've said countless numbers of times, it doesn't matter how you play, as long as you play better than your opponent. It's an interesting position to say the least.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the
go
right
for
corner
this.
pocket.
It's there, great pot.
Tremendous shot.
Now the red's going to be the tricky one.
9.
Possibly go for the green and hopefully get this on the cushion.
Key shot coming up.
I mean, this does secure the frame, does the green. But we know how
12.
resilient Andrew is. How long we played for one of those reds earlier on.
Challenging pot along the cushion here.
We get the red though, it is pretty much all over. This looks good. It's all about how it makes contact and it doesn't quite drop.
Neil Robertson, 12.
He will go for this.
Straightforward.
He's took the red.
1.
Probably needs the black and he's screwed back down to it nicely. He's gonna play the safety. Oh wow.
1.
That was a bit dodgy. Nearly potted the cue ball, and to be fair, he's not really pulled up trumps because we should pot this yellow, although it is pretty close to the pocket. No, I thought that. Should have looked at that a little bit more. But luckily, we've blocked that off to the pink pocket. Might get to the bottom right, though.
Conceded.
Oh, he's conceded the frame. Well, we haven't got to worry about that. That was enough for us to win the second frame.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
So could this be the final frame of the match?
Frame, Andrew Higginson to break.
Not really had much of a challenge from Higginson, I'll be honest. I might start playing the first 2 matches off camera. Because I think I don't know, apart from,
Needs to be mindful of
I think we
pace
played
here.
Ken Doherty in the Northern Ireland Open. Or was it the Oppos? No, it was the Oppo International Championship. I think I'll might start playing from the 3rd round onwards then on camera, because I think in our last few
he's taking
second
it well.
round matches, we haven't had much competition. And to be fair, I mean, that's a great pot. How he can pot stuff like that and not the simple stuff is crazy. I don't want to stay baffling again. Said that a few times this episode. But if we play from round 3 onwards, or the applicable round in certain tournaments, we get through the season a lot quicker. And you guys don't have to watch games like this that possibly were not being challenged that much, and therefore don't really play my best snooker, possibly. But first pot of the frame, it's always a good thing to do to make sure you got a chance.
1.
But I don't know how he played that blue earlier on.
He's looking to
I mean,
pop
just
this
belted
into
it and
the
hope
left
for the
corner
best.
pocket.
I mean, to be fair, that was a bit opportunist. And, oh, that's nearly gone into the pocket there.
Neil Robertson, 1.
Yeah, very much opportunist there. And to be honest, that was just rubbish.
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
No, he hasn't played it well. Should leave this red open. There we go. Great pot. Good stuff.
1.
Just a bit of a plug while we're here. If you are into your MotoGP,
Not a straightforward
or
safety
fancy a
shot
bit
here.
of that. Oh, for goodness me, that's the new game on the channel. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking. We're playing terribly here.
Not really the result he was after.
Neil Robertson.
I mean, I've played this badly in practice matches and etc., and I'm not really focusing. But God, this has been dreadful. Shall we focus and stop talk? We'll talk after.
3.
Let's just talk about the snooker, rather than anything on the channel.
4.
He's taking it on. That's a fabulous pot.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
6. 7.
Potted 5 balls and got a 7 break.
So close, but he's missed.
Yeah.
That'll annoy.
Ouch. Imagine
Andrew
potting
Higginson,
5 balls just for 7 points. What a waste of time. We plan to do a bit more than that. Well, just pot the 1 ball probably.
1.
Right, in all seriousness, let's try and build something up. Because if we can win this match, I don't want it to be through 2 dodgy or 3 dodgy 30-odd breaks. That's a good shot though.
7.
Just positional play we lack. Oh, I can't get through to that red. That's to be this one then. Black's off limits really at the moment. Great shot though, that is. Middled it.
8.
He's going to have to be the yellow here probably. Could play the brown actually, that might give us decent position.
He's taking it on.
Trickier shot though. It's there.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He'll be annoyed with that.
Oh dear, David Enden doesn't sound very positive about that shot. I wonder why. Does this red go? I'm going to just try and play a bit of a shot to nothing if it does. I don't quite think it does. It's a bit disappointing. Just a safety then in that case. It was always worth a go, wasn't it? Not really much for safety there, to be honest. Leaves a long pot on. But our safety play, even our potting play, which is usually fantastic, has been off today.
1.
Oh, wow.
That's careless.
He's potted the cue ball. Well, that's interesting.
Andrew Higginson, 1. Neil Robertson.
Right, let's play on from here.
Playing on
Hopefully we
from
can get
this
to the
position.
pot. That's unbelievable. Went for the blue. I thought, oh, we'll get this blue. Potted the cue ball instead.
Tricky pot
Right.
coming up.
Our accuracy in this pocket has been dreadful. Is that going to continue? It blooming is.
But
Jesus.
not quite.
I reckon in this episode we've missed more reds into that pocket than we have in the whole series. I don't know what's going on. Whether there's been an update that pocket's been tightened or something, I'm really not sure. But we can't be that inaccurate, surely.
He's looking at this red.
Yeah, long pots are too
That's
easy.
Just outstanding. Superb pot.
1.
He's going for this blue. Oh, he's got it right this time. Well done to him. I wonder what his maximum break's been. He's missed that
So
red again.
close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't
His
get
maximum
it.
break's got to have been, what,
Andrew
15,
Higginson.
20? I mean, ours can't have been that much higher, so I don't know why I'm taking the mick. But it can't have been that much higher. But his highest break must have been dreadful.
1.
It'd be great if you could change difficulty, because I think now I could... well, I don't believe I'm saying this after playing like I've played today. But I think I could probably maybe play on hard difficulty now.
With confidence and
Potentially.
on a bit of a roll
Just
at
to give
the
myself a little bit more of a challenge and maybe try and improve my play by giving ourselves more of a challenge. But that's only against the smaller players, you know. The big players give us already a big
8.
challenge. So I'm not moaning about that especially. But the plan is for this series to do this one season. Because it's going to take quite a while to get to the end of the season anyway, if you think about it.
15.
So get to the end of this season. And then we might start a Rising Star career mode potentially. But it all depends on circumstances, what else is on the channel. But there'll be snooker content for a long time to come, so no need to worry about that.
16.
Take the pink here for position.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
Don't want the cue ball to follow particularly, that's just too hard.
Really impressive cueing.
Oh, well, you could call it impressive cueing, you could call it massively lucky.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
Are we going to get this past the jaw?
He'll be looking to tighten up his game here.
What the hell happened there? I'm sorry, but that was going in
Neil Robertson.
on the aiming aid.
He needs good
I'm
control
starting to
over
think
the
it's not
pace
my
on the right
fault.
with this shot.
Genuinely. That's really weird. Because on the aiming aid, it was going in.
He's looking at this red.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we don't want to quite hit it that hard. You'd think I'm drunk watching this, wouldn't you?
No.
Oh,
not
we've missed
quite.
again.
Pretty close though.
Oh, I'm sorry for...
Went
Well,
wide.
it can be a little bit of a memory episode for when we start whacking centuries, but Jesus Christ, this is a real comedy of errors. We've played
Pace
dreadfully
is
today.
Very important.
Just out of the swing of things, I suppose.
1.
I can't understand how we would have been worse than this in the first episode.
Andrew Higginson.
Deary me. Right, let's try this to the middle, because it won't get to the corner. That should be fine.
This isn't easy.
It's not easy, correct? Actually agree with that. That's too bloody hell. What are we doing?
And he's missed it.
God. This is embarrassing. Oh, this could be even worse. I was about to say I thought he potted the cue ball. But I think us and Higginson have obviously gone for a... Well, gone to the brewery for a pee-up. Because
Foul in the middle.
neither of us are playing any
Neil
good.
Robertson, 4.
But
Going
with
to play on
this
here.
yellow
Fantastic opportunity.
and the green following on, that'll be the match. And the most bizarre match I'll have ever played on Snooker 19. Probably Snooker just overall, has to be said.
Just this green ball now.
The green will do it. And it's there.
Beautiful.
That should effectively remove
A
any
bizarre
idea
episode.
the opponent may have of a comeback.
Let's just say we need to improve for the next. Definitely.
9.
Try this into the middle. Again, we've won, so doesn't matter if this misses, but it's there. Nice and
That's a
accurate.
top shot. Well played.
We might as well get the pink and black as we're here, just so we can prove that we're not awful.
14.
I mean, the black's going to be a little bit tricky, to be fair. Let's try and give it a
Take it
whack
to
and
the
see what
left corner
happens. Finally, a pot onto that pocket. That's always nice. This wouldn't be too bad if this pulled up. Yeah, it's nice.
20.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
And with that black, we take the third frame. And of course, in the best of 5, that means that we have absolutely trounced Andrew Higginson.
And that
What would his pick have been? 15? Let's have a look at the points. This is going to be fun. Highest break, wow. Highest break, 27. Oh, what a match. Wow, 66 points for Higginson in the 3 frames, an average of 22 a frame. What a bizarre match. I think the next match might be a bit better. Fingers crossed. Let's see who we're playing in the last 32 of the first Triple Crown event of the season. Who's it going to be? Oh, no, the controller's gone off. So that's absolutely fantastic. So, I can't show you, but we're playing Graham Dott, it looks like. We're playing Dotty. Interesting. Bit premature after playing someone like Higginson, but I've got to charge the controller, so I can't actually show you the screen, but apologies about that. But we have beaten Andrew Higginson in the second round of the Betway UKs. We're playing Graham Dott on Thursday in the third round, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to seeing that. But until the next time, and hopefully it'll be a lot better the next time than it was this time, goodness me. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. I've been TIJ Gaming, and actually we might have some decent gaming footage next time, rather than the disaster that was, and amazingly we still won 3-0. Thank you for watching. I've been TIJ Gaming, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.